Hey, it's Ethan here at eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Inno Gravity Ski and Snowboard Carrier, our 2023 Chevrolet Suburban. This one is capable of supporting up to 3 fat skis or 2 snowboards, but there is a 6 ski or 4 board option available as well if you want to look at that. If you're looking for a lightweight and compact way to get 2 boards or 3 fat skis where they need to go, the Inno Gravity is a great option for you. It's going to have these 2 jaws that clamp down onto our skis and gets them out of the bed or inside your car if they're muddy, icy, snowy, or they're just going to be a little bit better protected on your roof. If you want to access the carrier, you will have to push these buttons. I'll say as far as carriers go, the buttons are usually sticking out a little bit more to make it easier to get them open with the palm of your hand if you have gloves or mittens on. These are a little bit more recessed, making that just a little bit more difficult. But inside here you can see that there is a rubber molding on both the top and the bottom, which is going to protect your gear and it's going to keep it from sliding around. They do have 2 stops as far as when you close them up, so if you have some wider skis or boards, you can stop it at the top and it won't move, or you can snap it all the way down to really compress your gear. But I'll get them open again, we'll get the skis unloaded, and we can talk a little bit more about the features. As we close the jaws up here, you can see that there is a lock core on the front, which will lock the carrier and the gear inside. Because of partially how the clamps work, you will actually have to have them open to get the clamps off and on using this memory mount design, which is one of my favorite features about this rack. So once you set the tension using this knob here, it'll remember the tension that you set it at, so you only have to do that once. Then you put them back on, use that clamp system, and as you can see when I lock it, the sides of the top of the jaws actually come in front of that memory mount, securing that in place too. As I mentioned at the beginning, this is a really compact carrier, so we have ours all the way over on our 60-inch crossbars here, and you can see just how much room is left on our crossbars, well over half in the event that we wanted to get maybe a skinny roof basket or box up here, another one of these carriers, up to or kayak if that's something that you want to bring. It isn't the most low profile thing in the world though, so if you're curious how high it's going to sit up on the crossbars, it's going to add close to 7 inches to the total height of your vehicle. Suburban already being a pretty tall vehicle, that's something you're going to want to keep in mind as far as clearance or storing it in your garage. If you want to know how tall your gear is going to sit, it'll be about 4 inches, or actually from the roof rather. From the top of the roof to where your gear is going to sit is about 8.5 inches. So that's how much room you're going to have for your bindings. It sits pretty tall, so that's not something that I would probably be worried about. Overall, if you're looking for an entry-level ski and snowboard carrier that's lightweight and compact, the Inno Gravity is a great option. If you're looking for something that stores a little bit more, up to 4 skis and 6 boards, you might want to check out something like the Rhino-Rack Ski and Snowboard Carrier. Comes in at a similar price point, you just get a little bit wider use. But again, if you're looking for something that's lightweight, compact, and I really like the memory mount clamps, the Inno Gravity is a really good option. This was just a look at how it fits on our 2023 Chevrolet Suburban.